In Middle-earth, the dwarves ruled a mountain known as the Lonely Mountain. There, they built the great city of Erebor. With unmatched skill in mining and forging, they dug deep into the mountain and uncovered endless riches. Among them, a legendary gem, the Arkenstone. The dwarves reached the height of their power. Even the elves came to pay respect, but King Thror was consumed by wealth. He grew greedy, proud, unstable. When glory peaks, decline begins. Mountains of gold brought something far worse. Smaug, the dragon, descended. Against a creature like that, the dwarves stood no chance. His scales were impenetrable. No weapon could pierce him. The town of Dale burned first. Then Erebor fell. Smaug smashed through the gates and dove into a sea of gold. In the chaos, the Arkenstone vanished beneath the treasure. The dwarves lost their home. Prince Thorin witnessed it all. In the distance, the elven army appeared, but seeing the mountain lost, Thranduil turned away. No aid, no help. Thorin's anger ignited. Their former allies did nothing. That day, hatred took root, but the tragedy wasn't over. Years later, Thrain, son of Thror, returned with his people. They were met by an orc army, and at its head, Azig the Pale Orc, leader of them all. In that battle, Thrain fell, beheaded in front of everyone, his head thrown at Thorin's feet. Something broke inside Thorin. He charged with his shield raised. He was struck down, his sword knocked away, his shield shattered. In that moment, he grabbed an oak branch as a shield. He held the line, then seized his sword, and cleaved off Azig's left arm. For the first time, Azig realized dwarves were not prey. The tide turned. The dwarves fought back with fury. The orc army was driven off. From that day forward, Thorin earned a new name, Oakenshield. But victory came at a cost. The dwarves were scattered and exiled, until one day, Gandalf appeared. He gathered 12 dwarves, and journeyed to the Shire. They assembled at the home of Bilbo Baggins. Gandalf revealed his plan to reclaim the Lonely Mountain. He presented a key and a map leading to the hidden door. They were Thrain's final legacy. Hope returned to Thorin's eyes. He would take back Erebor and restore his honor. But Bilbo refused at first. He had never left the Shire. The moment he heard dragon, he fainted on the spot. The next morning, they left without him. Bilbo stood in his empty home. Hobbits crave comfort, but he didn't want a small life. He wanted to see the world, so he packed his things and ran out the door. In that moment, he chose adventure, even if he never returned. Before long, he caught up to the company. Gandalf smiled. The party was complete. The Real journey had begun, and Bilbo had no idea this single choice would change his life forever. Not long after, the expedition runs into trolls in the wild. In the middle of the night, 4 of their horses are stolen. Bilbo and the others see it happen. The 3 of them move in to investigate and quickly realize there are 3 trolls. No way they can win in a straight fight, so Bilbo stays back to watch them, while the other 2 go wake the rest. As the trolls focus on cooking, a bold idea hits Bilbo. Using his small size to his advantage, he sneaks behind the creatures, trying to free the horses, but he's too weak. The knots won't budge. He turns and spots a massive blade behind one of the trolls. He tries to steal it quietly, but in the next second, he's caught. The troll is startled by his sudden appearance and hurls him aside. Soon, they're intrigued by the tiny intruder, even wondering what he might taste like. Bilbo runs for his life. The 3 trolls scramble after him, but luck runs out. He's captured again. Just as they debate how to cook him, one of his companions bursts in, slashes a troll's leg, and boldly demands they let him go. The next second, the other dwarves charge in too. Small and agile, they throw the trolls into confusion. In the chaos, Bilbo seizes his chance, grabs a blade, and frees the 4 horses, but one of the trolls spots him. In moments, Bilbo is captured again. The troll threatens the others to drop their weapons. To save him, Thorin has no choice but to surrender. They're all tied up. That's when Bilbo notices Gandalf is nearby. The trolls grow impatient, refusing to listen to any more stalling. At the critical moment, Gandalf suddenly appears as sunlight breaks through. The 3 trolls begin to turn to stone. Within seconds, they're frozen into statues. Everyone stands there, stunned.